Welcome. Laura.
Just trying to put you on screen. Can you hear me? Okay. Pretty potent just sitting here. My life is so interesting at the moment. Like some of the most interesting opportunities and lining up of things, and then some of the like most painful things I've ever experienced. It is unbelievable. And like, not that you have to pick, but like, yeah, not being in either of them, you know, just doing my bit. But oh, it's unbelievable. And just sitting here now and letting it all sink in a little bit, but yeah, I just wouldn't have predicted any of it. The pain and disappointment and the things lining up, like,
yeah.
and there's like no real sense of meaning to either the bad or the good. Like, it's super interesting to not feel really excited or really, it's just, yeah, it's just how it is. And it's just like, there's nothing I can do on either of these. I don't feel like I've created either end.
Wow.
I could think that. I could think I've done X, Y, and Z, but
Yeah.
I know I haven't.
Yeah. Wow, Laura. That's pretty awesome.
Well, I hope it will be when I'm out of the painful bit. But then even that.
Mm. Mm. You want to share what's going on, or shall we have a look at something, or is it necessary?
It's a bit tricky at the moment, but just I think very early young feelings, disappointment and surprise, and just the seeing through more and more and more, and I guess the thinking you've done wrong and the doubt and all of that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a seeing that is not the truth.
There is a seeing. It's difficult to not like individualize it.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes we do that to make ourselves feel better, and sometimes we do that to just not personalize it or individualize it. That's really interesting. And I guess in that there's a knowing. I guess I'm not being very clear. I do know, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
But that's also painful in itself, like knowing that.
Okay. Can you describe that? What's the pain around that?
I guess that things are not what they seem.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Understand.
Yeah.
Mm.
From one angle, something appears a certain way, from another angle, a different way, over time, a different way.
Yes.
And the realization that none of that is how it is, and not necessarily even knowing how it is, but the surprise,
Yeah. Yes, I get it.
And what comes with that is that real, and it's been talked about a lot, but for me personally, that real standing in autonomy and like sovereignty, which is really difficult, but knowing like that is what is wanted.
Yeah.
Like absolute autonomy, not because these perspectives are changing all the time, and not being influenced by them, because I'm always being affected all the time, and that's not true. That's not the truth.
Yeah.
And just wanting to be planted here.
Far out. It's huge. Seeing is amazing.
Am I making sense?
Totally.
Okay.
At least for me.
it's wobbly though. Like I keep having problems with my hips because my legs keep wanting to go out from under me because I feel like everything's going out. Like the solid ground is.
So does that mean you feel like fainting or?
No, I'm actually having some physical trouble with my hips and my
Yeah,
legs, and I've
yeah.
started to notice that when there's an emotional response, that my legs kind of give way and my hips go, and
Okay.
it's like a place of holding, I think, emotion and stress, and
Hmm.
yeah, it's been really interesting.
Hmm. You want to tune into that together, into your hips and legs? Well, let's just tune into hips, and everybody can, if whoever likes to, can tune into their hips and legs. Ah, I'm getting a breath immediately. You too. Yeah. Another one. Just giving a bit of attention to hips and legs. Not wanting
Yes.
anything. Yeah, you feel like this. Yeah. Is it okay to give attention? You're
Yes.
sitting.
Yeah.
You're sitting, so it's pretty
Yeah.
safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if they could speak, do they have words or not? It's fine. Just that just came. Something likes it. That's my sense. Something likes that we're giving attention. Comes a bit of emotion. That's also so healthy every time. It's movement, life itself.
Because I know that's where I hold, you know, and I go into stress, I'm just holding that
Mm,
area, which is what they've been
mm,
having problems,
mm.
and trying to let it, because I'm noticing it now, like you're doing, starting to maybe let blood flow, and
Yeah, yeah. And how nice, it's responding in our field. Seems like it feels okay for the hips and legs to let a little bit of blood flow through, just in our field. In other circumstance, it knows what to do. So, yeah, does it by itself. It's not even you doing it. You say, I'm doing it, but truth is,
it just happens. When I feel
it
unsafe,
just
it
happens.
just goes.
There you go. There you go. There you go. It happens. That is the truth. It's, and then an I appears with that. So immediately then it says, I'm doing it. They go together, that immediate response and a big I appears.
Mm. Mm.
So it's good to see it right here, right now. We see it very, very clearly. And how nice. Its body is responding. Little shivers and quirks, and yeah, beautiful. So system takes, whatever that is, takes the invitation here with us. It's like, okay, a little bit of blood can flow through. And then again, that sweetness. Can you feel that sweetness coming from the heart? Yes, through the throat, into the eyes. I mean, how my system registers is as love. It feels, just feels so warm and close. Feels so close. And the closeness, it's like coming in connection, getting a sense of, oh man, hips and legs and whatever, thought it was all alone. And it's not. It's not. I mean, I'm always, I so love, it confirms somehow, our coming together and all of it. How quick the body system responds to our invitation. It's like, here we are, having no clue what's going on. all of us, no clue what's going on, and we're showing up for just being here. And then,
Such
something,
a privilege.
isn't it? Then it just starts bringing out all those little tentacles. And it's like tentacle is also a nice word. I mean, it's written differently, but tentacle, huh? They start tentacles tickling each other. It's just that yummy movement, reaching out to itself in a certain way. Yeah, it starts breathing and warms, and then it sees each other in a different light, and then there's this. One could maybe even say connection is perceived as love, or it's just this warmth. At least that's how my system feels. It's just like, oh, you're right here. And then that all is well comes. And like things fall into place just by themselves.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm experiencing on the other end.
Yes. Yeah. And there it goes backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
backwards, forwards.
totally. And that's why there's no strong emotion around it, because it knows that may be for now, and then it can change at any moment.
Yes, and it will. It will.
Yeah, and it will. And its meaning, it doesn't have any meaning anyway. It's just like
No.
that is a surprise, and that's like, whoa, it feels lined up, but it doesn't mean anything.
Yes. Yeah. Mm. All those identities don't really like it, and it doesn't mean anything. But
No, and that's the ground starting to come away, and me being able to still.
yes. Yeah. So how are the hips and legs now?
They're wobbling, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, let them wobble. I know it's okay. It's just if they like more attention, it's gosh, why not? Why not? It's so simple.
Yeah, and I've only just kind of come into tune with them in the last few days, and been laying down and putting attention on them. So this is really fresh and
Yeah.
confirming for me.
Yeah. You feel that flow between us too, or is it just me? Just need to check.
I always do it. I never find it very difficult to,
Okay.
even if there's stuff going on, it's
So sweet
quite
over here.
easy.
So sweet.
And it's so nourishing. Like,
Exactly.
I didn't even know I was on my own until this, and then it's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. 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 There's actually, I mean, that's how we speak, but when there's these identities showing up, when the next sentence mostly starts then with the I have, I don't, and so on. Actually, when that happens, there's always a sense of separation.
Mm-hmm.
That's my experience. It's like you might start the sentence with I too, but it is a different I that shows up. It's weird. It's not that separate I that shows up. Huh. Mm.
Mm.
I mean, I think I read that once, and I think there's an Aboriginal tribe, even here in Australia, and I don't know if they're still around. They didn't even have a word for I. Yeah, so the whole
Even that
language,
just feels so. Yes.
was community in
Yeah.
connection. I think
Amazing.
we can't even, it's just not in our word in a certain way, because we've been so trained that I.
I can feel that. Whoa.
Yeah, me too. I thought, wow, years ago I read about that. It's like, wow. There was also no sense of mine, and which is, they go together, I and mine and yours, that separate, this is mine, this is you, didn't exist.
You just take the words out, and all of a sudden it's
Exactly.
wow.
Yeah, totally different universe.
Yeah, that is. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting.
Mm. So just what language does, huh?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And we know it's true. We know it's true. We enter a little bit of a different realm, and we, getting a sense of how connected everything is, and one doesn't exist without the other. And when that flow starts, it's wow. That sense of I disappears. The sense of mine, yours, gone. Mm. Mm.
How lucky to even just have a little
Absolutely.
taste of that.
Yes. Yeah.
I have a new job and I've told them I can't work on Wednesdays or Saturdays. And like I really need a job, but that was like, nope.
Oh, you're sweet.
But
And they
this is
accepted
the
that?
priority. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Far out. Are you in Perth?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Fantastic.
things are just,
Fantastic.
and I'm even getting to kind of put in what I want and it lines up. I'm like, what?
That is just fantastic.
It might change, but for now.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you very much. Love
Oh,
you.
yes. Love. Karma. Yep, I can hear you. No, not anymore. Just before there was one. There
Good. I double clicked.
There you are.
Hey, hi, Meike.
Hello.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so precious, huh? Just this togetherness without having to do anything. No special way to be. Oh.
Speechless.
Also in there, somehow for at least for my system, it gives such a comfort.
There's nothing else like this.
Nothing else like this.
There's nothing else. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot how difficult it was to speak from here.
Forgot it even. That's
Mm.
so cool. Done. See, and that's the other realm. At the moment there's an idea somewhere that it should be a certain way. Yeah?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. All naturalness, all innocence, gone. All freedom, all peace, gone. All love, gone. If it has to be a certain way when we meet, gosh, I better stay at home. Isn't it?
It's the story of my life, Mike. Yeah.
And not only yours, I tell you
Yes.
that. It's
Mm.
not only
Mm.
yours. Yeah. And you can see those that seem to succeed in that other world. They put on a mask.
Yeah.
One mask after the other. They pretending, just everything to survive that circumstance, that it should be a certain way when we go out, when we meet.
Yeah.
Then you live in that false world in a certain way. I don't know a better word. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very disconnected.
Oh, very alone, very alone. See, then it becomes all about looks or appearance, what job or how many cars, how many husbands, how many wives, and just all of that. How many dogs, how many, all of that. What you've done. Yeah. Mm. 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 And then at one point, one doesn't know anymore who's who. Who's who and what's what.
It's so beautiful that you know. Yeah, and then it wondered it wondered if it should go back to what was so sweet. So
And you see the joke of that, huh? Do you see the joke of that?
yeah, it's just a movement. It's
Just a movement. Just a movement. Yeah. An innocent movement, actually. Absolutely innocent.
I don't know if it was so innocent. So beautiful. Oh.
Also, the more innocent it becomes, the more alive, at least my system feels. It's like every cell warms up when it realizes that it doesn't have to do anything about, not being this, not being anything in particular. It's like, gosh, every cell warms up and becomes juicy. Mm. I like how you mirror that. I like how you mirror that. Oh, yum.
I like that you can put words to that.
You inspire me.
It was so beautiful. Like the beloved, it was, yeah, it was perceiving itself.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's childlike in a certain way, isn't it? I mean, just there is also that awareness, which kind of, that's, I guess, the difference between in a bit older body and in a younger body that still comes with all those different chemicals, maybe. But you see that how the innocence in children, isn't it? How everything gets savored, and because everything is so brand new.
Yes.
And it's like, gosh, sometimes when you watch how sensual little children are, I find it's just amazing. If it's just a little stone that gets explored or whatever it is, that's with every sense of this amazing body. And somehow, along the line, that goes a bit, well, anyway, how, yeah. Actually, with squeezing, like when we have to be a certain way, it's like, it's always just a shock, actually. having to be a certain way, then you can't really be that explorer anymore. So you could make a mistake, huh? And somebody could come somewhere and smack you or give you a fright. So
Get it
that
wrong.
you get it wrong,
Yeah.
which is the last thing you want. You don't want the experience of getting anything wrong. It messes with, oh my gosh, with those chemicals.
Big time. Yeah.
Big time. Yeah. So allowing each other to, wow, to not be a certain way, and just here, just like this.
Wow. It's very exciting, isn't it? I mean, because you don't know. It's all brand new.
Yes. Very, very exciting. Yeah. And bodies love it, huh?
Everything loves it.
Love it. Yeah. We come alive. We just come alive. Every sense comes alive. And I don't know how many there are, but just those that we know about, just taste, smell, and colors, and just the feeling. Oh my God. Yeah, that starts breathing.
Yeah, it's
I love start sentences. I love
it. It was seeing the uptightness about being with another human being, even though it was glorious, or not even a human being, another existence. Yeah, and I just saw the amount of uptightness about that, and as you were speaking, it knew it was all the truth, but it was just in this uptight space, trying to be there with that.
Yeah. Gosh. And there again, the grace when it shows itself so clearly and vulnerably, actually, huh? It shows itself. Wow. Oh, so thanks to that, for coming to show its own, and it gets a breath. Just that acknowledgement. Yeah. Yeah. It's just so amazing, because every time it senses that something else is possible, it can show itself.
Yeah.
To be acknowledged, actually, to just be acknowledged, to just get hands off. If something shows itself as, yes, I see. Yeah, I see. And it's all right. And then, and then dancing again. And not leaving each other once. Huh?
Didn't want to. No. It was it was both. Mm.
It's a privilege, isn't it? Hanging out like this, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more than a privilege.
Yeah.
Mm. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Mm.
I so
I don't-
love.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think there's anything better to do than that.
No, that's the beauty of it. There's no doing at all. And us sitting together, or yeah, there's no doing at all. It takes us somewhere, and there we show up, and we both see it doesn't belong to you, it doesn't belong to me, it doesn't belong to anybody, whatever that is, that shows. We have no clue where it comes from. We only, maybe the only thing we know is that we're both showing up. That we're both there witnessing. You can call it maybe and blessing. Giving it blessing, because there's no interference. And that is, when there's no interference, then it's like a blessing, I find. So anyway, that's how my system perceives it. It's just,
Oh, it was all of that, Meike. I love the way you can speak about it.
Thanks for liking it. Thanks for liking it all.
Oh dear, so much gratitude. And it's new. It's new to be with you like this. It's even more beautiful.
Gosh, I'm so happy to hear that. Sylvie.
Hi, Meike.
Hi.
Hi. I'm a bit in adrenaline at the moment.
Oh, adrenaline.
Yeah.
Oh, something happened.
Yeah, in the politics, we are teasing our local government, and it's going quite good. So I'm in fight mode. But it's very nice.
Yeah, I can see. Oh, far out.
Yeah.
And how's baby doing?
Good.
I can feel.
Really? Can you feel that?
Yes, I
Oh
mean,
my God.
that's why it's, I had to say it. I had to ask.
Oh, really? Ah.
Yes, feels very, very beautiful.
Oh, nice. Isaac also thinks it will be a boy.
It shows like that, but sometimes one gets surprised.
Yeah, I also thought that, but yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah,
also had a feeling, huh? Yeah,
yeah,
this intuition is also really good.
yeah,
Have you had other guesses?
yeah, few, but
Oh, okay,
most of the people, and including myself, think it will be a boy. Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
And you don't have any morning sickness and stuff?
yeah. I had, yeah, but it's going better now. I was really, how do you say that, nauseous?
Hmm.
Yeah, it was not so nice.
No,
But it's
no.
more stable now. Yeah,
Yeah, good.
yeah. I had a question about work, Meike.
Yeah.
Yeah, um, because I have free time at the moment, some time left, and now it's more quiet in my life now.
Yeah.
And I would love to give more sessions and healing sessions, but
Mhm.
there never has been a good flow. I
Mm.
give every now and then sessions, and it goes really good. And but there's not like a full-time flow.
Yeah.
So I wanted to check: is it a belief in my system, or does life doesn't want me to do this, or I
Mm.
really don't have a clue.
Mm. So there's an idea that you should do more.
Yeah, and a wanting also somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would that give you?
I love to do it, and it would provide more money.
Okay.
Um, and
Mm.
but the feeling I'm having right now is like I'm being, how do you say that? Caged.
Okay.
That's the feeling I'm having right now. Locked and caged. Yeah.
Okay. So there's something happened already.
Yeah.
Is that a familiar feeling?
No.
Okay.
Oh. And there's a belief coming up, a sentence, and that one I know is I want to be free. But I don't know. This is really a familiar one for me, but I don't know if that's coming from the heart or that is a blockage.
Okay. Okay.
It's shift.
So
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah. So if there's a belief,
Yeah.
uh, then it's the mind. The heart is free. The heart doesn't have any beliefs, at least in my experience. The heart is absolutely free. The mind has always ideas of how it should be, how it could be, and so on. It even brings the idea that you you're encaged because you're not, you know.
Yeah.
So that's definitely, okay. See you, Philip. So that's definitely the mind speaking. Because you're not in a cage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not true. So the mind has some ideas. Who would you be? Who would
Yeah.
you be without those ideas?
Yeah, it feels very free at the moment.
Yeah.
And my system doesn't know how to deal with it at the moment.
Yeah. Yes. How fantastic is that? Very simple and very quick.
Yeah. Quick fix.
Quick fix. Quick fix, Siri. Yeah. And what's going on now?
Yeah, my heart is really looking and feeling. And in the same time, I'm really present.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels really new. So it was a blockage.
Now the mind in itself is a blockage, I would say.
One big blockage.
One big blockage. The moment the mind gets involved in anything, like, oh my God. Creates blockages, that sweet
Yeah.
mind. Yeah. So that's actually really beautiful. Go with your heart, huh?
Yeah.
The heart looks and it's like, oh, everything is brand new.
Yeah.
Everything is, and you're free. You're free. Absolutely free. But just let the mind in with any ideas. You should have more sessions, and because that makes you feel better, and also more money, and I mean, just all of those things. Blockage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, that's why they all say, don't believe your mind. Ever. Don't believe the mind. Mind is good for practical things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, you know, so that doesn't mean, you know, who knows? Maybe you could do some invitations for people and you could speak to them what you do, or you could have a meditation group. I don't know what, but you know, so that would be the practical. But it's not looking why, for example. If you look,
Yeah.
why don't I have more sessions? Why can't I give more? That is the blockage. That creates a blockage. If you go out and, oh, I would like to invite people, just a group evening or, you know, whatever, that is, again, that's free. That is totally free. Then you don't know what comes and you're involved in a nice way. But if the mind comes and is asking, why am I not having, I want so, you know, I want it so badly, that's a blockage. That creates a blockage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a very clear difference, actually. One is like, oh, what could I do? What do I want to do? Or what I like to do? That's open, free. And the other one is, gosh, I should do it differently, I guess. Something is wrong. Something is off. Blockage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but there's also a feeling that I have always had actually, that life didn't want me to do computer work anymore and things like that, and office jobs, and yeah,
Who would you be without that idea?
yeah.
Who would you be without that idea?
Yeah, this is a hard one for me because in my experience, I experienced this. Yeah.
What do you experience?
Um, that life doesn't want me to do regular office jobs anymore.
Are you doing regular office jobs?
At the moment, not anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So then, right at the moment, life doesn't want you to do it, but it doesn't mean that life can't change its mind.
Yeah. I'm in the politics right now for
Yeah.
2 days a week, and that's
Yeah.
it. Yoon and I had our own company, but I stepped out of it,
Yes.
and I gave the healing sessions. But that's, yeah, there's not so good flow. So
Mm.
yeah,
So you're not having enough income?
I have enough income and I have savings, but I don't want to spend all my savings and
Oh,
money.
I hear you. I
Yeah,
hear you. Just, just so that
yeah.
that pressure isn't there,
No,
because you
totally
don't
not.
have,
No.
oh, fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
That's again gives you some freedom.
Yeah, I
Uh,
have freedom. Yeah, but I
yeah,
want to work.
I hear you. I hear
Yeah,
you. So then you focus on that, what you could do, rather than getting the why. Why is it not happening? The why, like we explored before, that
yeah,
goes in one direction, that creates the blockage immediately. And when it goes into the other direction, that creates freedom. It's like, okay, I would like to work. And then you can make a list or whatever. What would I like to do? So be very clear and, just write it down, maybe, this and this and this, and be very specific. And with this kind of feeling,
yeah,
yes. Rather than look, doesn't life want me to do this? That is the blockage. Can you make that distinction?
yeah. It's also shifting. Yeah,
Yeah. Yes. So one is destructive in a way, and the other one is leaning into life. The other one
yeah,
is, oh, maybe I could invite some people, write a letter to everyone, or, I don't know how you work, but that
yeah.
just comes to
Hmm.
mind. So making yourself energetically fully available
Yeah,
rather than asking for what's this blockage. That's how I would go about it.
yeah. Hmm.
Because I know I can see what the one does and what the other one does. Again, one does, even, I'm getting even a smile immediately. It's like, this, I would love to give more healing sessions. It's like, how can I go about it? Maybe this way. And you become creative.
Yeah,
Yeah. Don't spend your time with blockages. I, I would say that. It's not worth it to spend a moment there.
yeah.
Yeah. How does that, what does that do when I speak like this? Because I'm very direct.
Yeah,
Like
it's I can really see the difference now. Also with the blockage, I want to be free, so that
yes,
healed in my
yes,
system, and that was a huge blockage.
yeah,
like resistance. Yeah,
Mm.
and I can really see it also now.
Far out.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah,
That's wonderful. Mm.
yeah,
I mean, there's a lot going on for you right now. You know, being pregnant is huge. There's so much change going on. So that needs its time. Then being in politics, then your partner, then your children, then the healing world. There's a lot, Sylvie.
yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot. Yeah. Mm. So I can't imagine that your life is boring.
No, totally. But I still have some time free. Yeah. So yeah. No, it's
Mm.
totally not boring. No, it's crazy. Yeah, I like it.
I'm glad to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So really don't go with, just go with creativity rather than looking what the blockage is.
Yeah.
The trap. It's a trap,
Yeah.
hanging out with blockages. It
And my
stops you
book,
from,
yeah.
yeah.
And my book is now, I sent it to some publishers also. So who knows? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Mm. And you know, you are looked after, which is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Yes. Thank you. Esther.
Hi, Meike.
Judith.
Hmm. Hi.
Hi.
Mm. It's a little bit excitement coming up.
Oh.
So, ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, that first moment, that has a
Ooh.
kind of ooh reaction. Yeah.
All is well.
All is well. Hmm. Hmm.
Lucky us, huh?
So lucky. So what happened for me during the session was that there was a touch with one of my sisters, and I got a very long app from her. And I felt over the last days that the mind was activated by having a story or wanting to write back, and it was like, but what is deeply touched here? Can I enter that? And just during the meeting there was a release happening.
Oh,
Yeah, just tears, and then
oh,
yeah,
how wonderful.
yeah, it's so beautiful.
Mm. Mm.
Because I know when I have this urge to tell her back, it's exactly the same what is happening, what is coming to me, you know.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
then I stay in that loop together
Yeah.
with her, you know. It's the same loop,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I didn't want to go there, and yet I felt that urge.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So the whole game, yeah, the whole
Oh,
game, you
fantastic.
know.
Fantastic. Mm. Wow.
Yeah,
Mm. And now if writing happens, it will come from a different place. Huh?
yes, yes.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I thought already, no, I will write, but I just for myself, just that
yeah.
I just
Oh,
the possibility to express it for myself. Yeah.
oh, beautiful.
Oh,
Good. Mm.
yeah.
Mm. Full circle.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
And then the beauty of meeting in silence is just that there's happening so much. Mhm.
Mm. Mm.
The beauty also of feeling this possibility, how we can meet.
Yes. Mm. Gosh, and then passing it on, you know, to your sister, just the way you will do it.
Yeah. Not knowing and seeing.
No, not yeah,
Yeah,
not knowing yet. No. But I can feel it already, you know, all the edges are so much softer.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So it was really important to be here today.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
And the
Yeah,
beauty is
your
also
share.
that it happened by just being in the circle, which is all.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm very grateful.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, we are a super little group, huh?
Yes, we are.
So potent, so potent.
God, and I love those little groups. I love it so much. Yeah. Thank you, Meike, and thank you all. Mhm.
Love and peace. Mwah.